What's up, homesicles? Today we're gonna be starting a new series, where I just read these stupid stories. Yeah, it's pretty pointless. Basically, all we're gonna be doing today is reading a story, and if you're wondering about the fireplace, it's because I didn't know how to light the fireplace, and so I had to take out my laptop and literally just pull up a PNG of a fire on it because I had absolutely no idea how to light the fireplace. Today's story is Goldilocks and the Three Bears, a beloved children's story. Basically, the story starts off with this girl named Goldilocks. That's a very strange name. So basically, this girl is just walking around in the woods. She must have very horrible parents because they just let her walk out in the woods and whatever. By the way, this is set in like 1634 or whatever, back when bears used to eat porridge. So don't be surprised if the parents just let their kids take a walk in the woods when there's bears roaming around smart enough to microwave porridge and build their own flipping house. We have this girl Goldilocks. She's walking in the woods and stuff, and then she comes across a house, and she's probably thinking, oh, cool, a house. I'm not going to do anything. But no, little Goldilocks here decides to take a look inside the house like a little criminal, and then when she sees that no one's in there, she just decides to walk right in. What? Why would she just walk into some person's house? For all she knows, this could be her teacher's house, which would be very awkward. It could be a police officer's house. This could be literally any person in the entire world's house. And she just decides to walk in. Nowadays, parents are worried about their kids eating Tide Pods and knowing the way, when we have girls like this just walking into these bears' houses. And by the way, if bears are smart enough to have built their own house, shouldn't parents and adults take this into their own hands when educating their kids not to walk in a house because there might be some bloodthirsty bears who are smart enough to build their own house and microwave a bowl of porridge? Food for thought. Anyway, so she just decides to walk right in. If that wasn't bad enough, she just goes and sits at their table and sees that they made lovely porridge. Oh wow, cool, I should be getting out of here. No, she doesn't. She just decides to eat these people's porridge. This story is literally everything that my parents told me not to do. Everything, 100% of it. If they had bears smart enough to build a house and adults don't take it into their own hands, it should just be logic not to walk into a random house and eat some random person's lunch. We're only like 15 seconds into the story and she's already broken about 8 million laws. And then, that's not the worst part, then little Goldilocks gets tired of breaking into people's houses and eating their lunch, and so she decides, hey, I'm gonna go sit in this chair. And no, I'm not gonna sit in the chair that's actually designed to be sat in by a human or even a bear. No, I'm gonna sit in the smallest chair that looks like a 2-year-old flipping boy would sit in, and I'm just gonna sit in that thing. Perfect logic. And then suddenly the chair just breaks and she acts all surprised, like, how did you not see that coming? Okay, let's look at all of the stupid things that Goldilocks has done so far. Number 1, be named Goldilocks. That's already like a stupid name. Number 2, walk out in the woods on her own. Number 3, approach a random house and instead of knocking on the door, look through a window. Number 4, when she sees that no one's in the home, walks inside the house. Number 5, when she walks inside the house, looks at the table and eats the person's lunch. Number 6, gets tired of crimes, and so she just sits down on a small chair that she knows is too small for her, and then just decides to snap it. Wow, 6 absolutely terrible things, and we're only 15 seconds into this 30-second story. And lastly, the worst possible thing. This girl just decides to, just scavenge around the house, look through this just totally innocent bear's house, and then sees a bed. Okay, now if you think that she's gonna do anything not stupid, think about it. Think of all of the 6 things we just went over. So tell me, what do you think she's gonna do? Not sleep in the bed? You're wrong! She's gonna sleep in the bed. She just goes and sleeps in the bed. I watched this video called 10 Astronomically Stupid Criminals. It was by Graham the Christian or whatever. And there was a person in there who had slept in the bed of the house he had broken into. That person is Goldilocks. Just put a golden wig on top of him, bam, that's Goldilocks. Okay, so she just decides to sleep in this small, poor bear's bed. lovely, just perfect, and you'd think the story ends there. But no, when they get home, the tiny little bear finds his empty bowl of porridge. Oh, that's sad. His broken chair. Oh, that's really sad. And this random girl in his bed. And then starts crying. That's really sad. And then Goldilocks wakes up, runs away, and breaks her neck. Okay. I actually don't know how the story ends. I'm just going to end it there because I think we've already gotten dark enough. But let's just do a quick recap. John Flipping Minock over here just decides that, hey, I'm going to go walk into this random person's house. Let's go. And so then she walks around the house and then starts eating the person's lunch. She doesn't even know that it's not a person, but whatever, even if it was a person, no one should just walk into a random house in the woods and then eat their lunch. It's like the world of Pokemon. The parents don't care. And then she gets tired because, breaking into a house and eating someone else's porridge gets really tiring, right? And then she just sits in a chair. And then she breaks it. That's actually really hard to do, to break a chair by just sitting in it. And then she's just like, all right, I can't get my rest. I've done my day's work of breaking into houses, eating someone else's lunch, breaking chairs. I think I deserve a rest. And so she just goes into a random bed and falls asleep. She doesn't know what's been in that bed. For all she knows, someone who hasn't shaved in 6 years and hasn't showered since Obama was elected as senator might sleep in that bed 24/7. And she doesn't even know, and she decides to take a sleep in it. And then, when the people returns home, she sees that they're bears, and then she runs away and then breaks her neck while running away, which again is a very difficult thing to do. The flip? Children are reading this these days? Anyways, that's all for this week. Sorry I haven't uploaded in a while. I've just been doing a lot of crap with my life.